Welcome back to the channel. We are going to read This Twisted Glory finally. So it's the beginning of March and I'm going to read this book and you will follow along with me and I will let you know my reactions as I read the book, after I finish the book, and hopefully wrap up this series. But anyway, reading this came out on February 6th, so it's just about a month since it came out that I'm finally picking it up. And I think it will be, I hope, a much quicker read than Kingdom of Ash, but I am very much looking forward to it. Ever since the ending of book 2, I've just been dying to find out what happens next. So let's read, shall we? I am reading all this twisted glory. I'm on page 54. So far, so good. I feel like it's kind of slow, which is expected at the beginning. Things are going to be a little slow. It did not recap what happened at the end of the last book, which is shocking because normally books tend to provide a little bit of a recap. At page like 30 or 40, I get a little bit more of a recap of what happened, but ultimately like not much of a recap. So I don't fully remember what happened at the end of the last book. But it is, I don't know, I'm enjoying it. It's a very cozy read. I am excited for what may or may not happen in this book. Things are kind of coming to a head that I wanted at the end of the first book. So we're finally getting that payoff from the end of the first book. So enjoying it, page 54, getting there and excited. Literally pages ago, I said that this book is a little slow. I think it was around the 60 page mark, maybe? I don't know. I am on page 103, chapter 11, and this book has picked up the pace substantially. Like the action is just, it's unreal, and I'm so excited. This is what I absolutely love about Tahereh Mafi's writing. Hell, he nearly lost his head. That just got me laughing, and I don't even know why, but I just love it. Like you could hear, like, Cameron cut her off alarmed. He nearly stood from the table. Hell, he nearly lost his head. Chapter 15, and I think my impression at this point in the novel that the series isn't going to end here. I don't want to have to wait like another year for another installment, you know? Like I want this to wrap up, but at page 175 out of, what is it? 300 and something? It doesn't feel like it's gonna wrap up that quickly. It feels like there is so much more to the story. So, I don't know. Anyway, to be continued. I am loving reading it, and even like the down moments, like the slower bits, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. It's just, this is like a book you just curl up with like a hot coffee or a hot cocoa or something, and you just read for hours because it's hard to put down, and it's like the slow moments are very cozy and comfortable. It's not like the feeling I had reading like Sarah J. Maas books, like let's move this on. No, it's more like, yeah, I'm into this. I'm into it. I love Tahereh Mafi's writing. Anyway, that's the update and where I'm at with that book. I'm so excited. On page 184, chapter 16. This book is so fun. I'm excited to just sit for a few minutes and get some reading done. On page 212, and I have to read this quote because it's just like, it's amazing. You spent 3 hours in a state of distress, focused only on one emotion, hoping to discard those hours from your life as if your comforts might expire with them. But life cannot be experienced one emotion at a time. It is a tapestry of sensation, a braided rope of feeling. We must allow for reflection even when we suffer. We must reach for compassion even when we triumph. If you spend your days waiting for your sorrows to end so that you might finally live, you will die an impatient man. I love that. That's so very like real to life. Enjoying the book. I am almost done with this book. I have less than 100 pages to go. I'm in 336. It's like 380 pages long. It's at that point where it's like really hard to put down. So I'm hoping today, because I'm having a really hard day, lots of anxiety, feeling very overwhelmed. So I would love to just take the day and just, not even a day. It's gonna take like less than an hour to finish reading this, but like, just sit down with like a cup of coffee and just finish this thing. And then I will tell you my thoughts. Overall, as of right now, I mean, it's really good. It's definitely not less than 100 pages in. There's no way this is the last book in the series, so there's gonna be more, and I'm very excited about it. I am really curious to see. I've been thinking, I even like woke up in the middle of the night like, what is gonna happen, like, because there's something that's about to happen where I'm like, I really hope she doesn't go through with it. So I've been spending my time between yesterday and this morning thinking about like, I don't want her to do it. So I'm thinking about the book, outside of the book. I love these characters. There was a moment where I woke up in the middle of the night and had butterflies thinking about the two romantic people and the situation that they had that I read yesterday. So physically giving me butterflies, not even like actively reading it, but thinking about it afterwards. So really good. Again, I just love her writing and everything. But almost done. So I did in fact finish reading this today. I have thoughts. What I didn't want to happen did in fact happen. I am a bit frustrated with the characters for not speaking up. The main character, Eliza, I'm frustrated with her for not speaking up, for not fighting. I am frustrated with the love interest for him not speaking up and voicing how he really feels. I don't know, I'm frustrated about the way that it went, but I think I can see why she went the way she did with it. And this is definitely not the end. The very last line, I read the last line of the book, left me with a smile on my face, like, yes, and also the entire last chapter is just like, I need more. Like, I cannot wait till the next book comes out. So now that I finished this, I don't know, I mean, at least 4.5, if not like 4.8 stars. There are a couple of things, like I said, that I feel like were not character driven enough, like the actions, the choices, that I feel like were kind of a little forced for future plot. So I am frustrated with that, and that is the only thing dropping it from 5 stars. And that was just like the one decision at the end. That was just like that one situation. The rest of it, fantastic. And again, like I said, I love her reading. It's a very quick read. I read this in, I don't know, like a week or less. I read it very fast. I just love her. I love her writing, and I cannot wait for the next one. Anyway, that is my review of All This Twisted Glory, and now on to my next reads. I'm going to finish From Blood and Ash, book 2, and hopefully hit up Dreamlander, though I'm not sure I'm going to get both of those done by the end of March with everything else I have going on, but stay tuned. I will update a video of all the reads that I did in February. I also listened to The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I talked about a little bit in my 1-star review video. I might bring that up again just to give more details, but that is definitely worth a read. Amazing book. Anyway, this is about this book. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it gave you some ideas as to whether or not to pick up the series. 100% I recommend picking up this series, especially if you love like tormented romance. Like,